Well, first of all, SGP32 builds on a lot of experience and expertise of SGP22, so the consumer eSIM solutions. The good thing is that MNOs can actually build on existing infrastructure that they have already deployed and quite easily actually upgrade to an SGP32 solution.
The first thing we have to have in mind when selecting SGP32 eSIM is really the certification. So it's important that the IoT actors are looking that the device has been GSMA ESC certified and also bring a proven interoperability. It's very important because we need the device to be secure and remotely reachable all along its lifespan, and it can be years, of course.
Customers should firstly evaluate real-world solutions and not trust slides. So ensure that you're really putting your hands on and getting used to real solutions. Make sure that your product is fully certified. Both the EIM in a SaaS SM environment is useful. Make sure that you have an EU-ICC that is certified and not pre-certified. Make sure that you choose carefully between the client that sits inside the device, either between the EU-ICC based client, which is called an IPA-E, or a device-based client, which is an IPA-D.
To ensure a smooth IoT deployment, service providers have to have in mind three main topics. First one is geographical scope, understanding where the devices will operate to set up the right partners and networks. Secondly is device compatibility, the hardware interoperability with the MNO platforms and the eSIM SMDP. It's absolutely crucial, and it has to be backed up with a solid testing strategy. And third one is the operational readiness, assessing internal resources to manage the EIM platform and to handle the MNO relationships, or eventually to rely on a turnkey solutions provider such as Valid for support.
So first, start by defining your goals and use cases. Then choose a coherent solution including EU-ICC, IPA and an RSP platform from a trusted supplier. Collaboration and testing with GSMA certified vendors is a strong guarantee for interoperability. And ensure your orchestration capabilities will allow for innovative and future use cases. And lastly, we feel that deploying in public cloud will safeguard scalability and security in the future. So in-factory profile provisioning enables the secure loading of eSIM profiles during manufacturing, ensuring that devices are connectivity enabled right out of the box. And this approach simplifies logistics and makes device deployments more efficient, secure and cost-effective.
Achieving a global single SKU is absolutely crucial for large-scale IoT deployments. The GSMA SGP41 enabled this by provisioning profiles at the factory level, ensuring flexibility, scalability, a faster activation with no need of factory connection in the internet. But SGP41 is a much more advanced method, reducing battery consumption and allowing a much faster deployment speed.
So 2025 is the year where in-factory profile provisioning moves from discussion to deployment. With SGP41 now published, OEMs and IoT providers, especially in utilities and also in industrial IoT, they're integrating IFPP solutions directly within their production lines and in order to boost efficiency. So at Kigen, we see the innovation around shortening the delivery cycle of eSIM profiles as extremely critical, while maintaining the highest security standards.
This demand is gaining interest from the market because it's really a way to simplify the operation, the production and the deployment of IoT, and especially for low power devices such as water smart meters, because they have concern regarding the battery consumption as soon as the device is deployed on the market.
Even though the specification is not quite out, it's important to know that it has been deployed in the field for quite some time. G&D, for example, has over 170 million eSIM downloads since 2022. And I think one of the key impacts of this will be finally the first steps towards complete management of the connectivity from cradle to grave, if you will.
Notice this is now we also see middle range smartphone embedding eSIM, which allow to address more and more people on the market. And also we expect China to deploy the first eSIM in smartphone by end of 2025. So all of this really shows that eSIM is really dynamic, mature, and we will see the increasing usage of the technology.
The consumer eSIM world is expected to go above and beyond the smartphone. So today we've mainly seen smartphone-based activations. Think travel mobility, think digital payments, think routers, think of extended reality devices. We'll see a lot more of that going forward. And the IoT connection is stronger than ever. So the consumer and IoT markets will begin to converge, and there we're on a major wave of innovation which is about to start. However, the key challenge remains the consumer education and also lowering barriers to get the eSIM into the device.
From a UX perspective, eSIM comes with a lot of digital, let's say, user journey promises. However, they haven't necessarily been fine-tuned yet. And I think this will be the year where all players in the ecosystem will start fine-tuning this to really deliver a top, best-in-class user experience.
2025 will be a breakthrough year for eSIM adoptions. With MNOs worldwide already equipped with the necessary infrastructure, the focus now is in enhancing the digital journey and the consumer education. This year, 60% of the handsets sold would be eSIM enabled, led by Apple, Samsung and Google. But not only, the Chinese makers are accelerating eSIM adoption by onboarding eSIM in their mid-range and budget phones. With this momentum, China is expected to lead the eSIM global market by 2026.
So in 2025, the eSIM consumer market is set to reach a significant milestone. And building on this rapid growth, we expect first global expansion where eSIM-only smartphones will rise beyond the US into other regions. This global expansion will then lead to a substantial increase in number of eSIM downloads. Then mobile network operators and the new entrants will continue to introduce innovative use cases such as travel connectivity for seamless roaming, try and buy offers, allowing users to test networks before committing, and targeted marketing campaigns centered around major events.